The strength and HP is very crucial here for early game. Put that there. You can do the body type any which way you want, however old. The origin, that's just how the appearance is going to look when you start out. You have all these different keepsakes. The one I always use is Golden Seed to get that extra flask off the rip. This will change your character's like base appearance. It's up to y'all, whatever you feel like doing. Do mature and put mature on there. Again, the color, you have all these shades. If you want to go crazy, you know, you can change whatever on them, don't matter. The face and hair, change the bone structure. All that good stuff down through here. And whatever y'all want to do. There's a ton of options here. We'll just keep it simple. Maybe something like that. Dark hair. Facial hair. Go in this little beard right there. Makeup, if y'all wear makeup. Tattoo, these are like scars, burns. Face paint. Different symbols, whatever y'all want to rock. Eye patches here. I do like a good eye patch, we'll throw one on there. And that should be it. We can go ahead and start her off. Got a little bit of a cold, runny nose, so my throat's pretty rough right now. For those of you that are new to this game, it can be hard and challenging, but once you figure it out and it clicks, then you'll have a blast. Whatever build you want to run, just stick with it. If you ever change your mind, there's larval tiers in here. You can respec your build once you get the second story boss. Alright. And as usual, there's a boss fight off the rip. If you are able to beat it, you get a pretty good shield and swords out of it, but if you don't, you can always come back. Ain't no big deal. It's not like Dark Souls 3 where you have to beat the first boss to get to the main hub. So we're doing the kill here. Got a halberd. Kind of block. Yeah, dark counter's too slow. We're fat rolling. Yep. That's it. That'll put us in a cutscene. I do like using halberds. Eventually, we'll be rocking one. But for now, we'll probably rock with the sword and see how that treats us. If y'all want to watch some cutscenes, you can on your end. I'm going to run through them. If you go down here, that's kind of like a little tutorial thing. Shows you all the mechanics of the game. I'll walk us through it, ain't no big deal. We'll do it real quick. We'll go ahead and get the medium load on there. Oh, you know, if y'all don't know, if this is your first time watching, you see on the bottom right where it says equip load. If it says medium rolled, you know, you can do a pretty normal roll. If it says heavy, you'll do what they call fat rolling. It's really slow, hard to recover in a boss fight. Light rolling, you get like a lot more distance pretty quick. You can see the bigger change there. Yeah, we'll go through this real quick. I'll show you this. There's your grace. There's a lot of quality of life stuff they've added in Elden Ring for the checkpoints. So now, what I did was add a charge to our flask. Oop. So now we have 4 health and 1 vigor magic. So we'll go up here. You can read these signs. We're just going to tell you little hints. Sometimes people say goofy stuff. Come up behind them and hold R1. You'll do that riposte right there. If you're blocking and hit R2 right there when they hit, that's a guard counter. And one thing too, I don't know if this armor set's got it or not, but your poise at the bottom right, the poise is that factors into if you stagger on light attacks, how much stamina you take whenever you're blocking with your shields. And I think 71 is the sweet spot for not to stagger on like regular enemy light attacks. I might be wrong though. So with him, he's gonna do like a lot of the guarding. Just kind of gotta wait for him to attack and do that. Nothing too crazy. We'll go up here. Yep. Nice. There's more messages. I think you can, this area wants you to sneak right here to keep from getting caught. That is a mechanic too, that'll help. Not used a whole lot, not really necessary, but you can only sneak if you want to. This guy's a little bit more beefier. That right there is your Stake of America. Whenever you die, and this is here, underneath the stamina is that Stake of America sign. That means whenever you die, you'll respawn at that checkpoint and not at the back at the grace. Alright, so now we're in our second boss. One of the hardest bosses in the game. Alright. Shaking after that one. And then now we're back up top. So all I did was jump down and run through that tutorial. I think you just get an emote for a reward right here. Yeah. Okay. Another graze. Alrighty, if you're new here, these statues, they require these little swords you can pick up. I can't remember their name, but you can go back here if you want to. It's pretty rough. There's a lot of horse and chariots riding around, and there's a big old poison area right there too. So if you don't have like any vigor, you're gonna die pretty quick. There is a pretty good seal, a dragon communion seal down there. And you can get the Erd Tree Great Bow. But we didn't pick out as our starting item. We used the gold seed, so you can always come back and get it. And here we are.
Oh, yeah. Come to the lands between, for of course you unfortunate without guidance you are fated. Luckily for me.
And with these games too, if this is your first FromSoft game, you want to exhaust all their dialogue. You just have to repeatedly talk to them until they start repeating themselves.
It's time you to castle if you seek.
Now this guy has a pretty good side quest you can do. I do it a lot. It'll actually get you into Mog's Palace after we beat the first story boss, so he's pretty important. Don't attack him off rip if you don't want to progress his storyline, I guess. I don't know. Small golden effigy if you need that one. Now the game wants you to fight this tree sentinel first. You can, but he's pretty over leveled, more under leveled. What you can do is you can run around right here. He is beatable, but just a lot to handle right now. Alright, so here we're at the Church of Ely. That's how you say it, right? There's a smithing stone right here. And then you can talk to this guy, Kale. You'll see these guys scattered out throughout the game. They're all merchants. I think that's important is a crafting kit right here, and what that does is enables you to be able to craft items, so we'll go ahead and talk that. He's got different cookbooks. You can hit square and it'll tell you like which one they make. There's a torch right here. I'll probably grab that torch too while we can. You can sell stuff from your inventory to him. And you could kill him and other merchants and take their bell bearings. You can take those bell bearings back to the central hub whenever we get it unlocked. And you can just give them bell bearings to the shopkeeper in there. So now we're in the game. So now we're going to go get our first map piece. You can pick this stuff up around here too. Anything you see is pretty much grabbable. And again, I apologize for my cold. I've been under the weather all week. Just keep trucking on through. This ain't gonna be like a 100% walkthrough guide, but anybody in general that's not played the game and is curious, this is kind of a pretty good vibe on what you'll be doing. So here, whenever we rest here, we'll talk to Melina. Let's go do that. And she'll give us our trusty steed. I'm gonna skip the dialogue. If y'all want to watch it, you can on your end when you do a playthrough.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
Well,
They
yeah, we'll
serve
just skip
but
through all
you.
this.
I can play turning rune to aid you. You need O to the foot. Then it's settled.
We'll
Summon
accept.
me. I
It should give us
bequeath to
torrent.
you.
Nice.
Use it. It will summon a torrent. Has to treat him with respect.
Cool. So now at the Grace, you can pass time, level up, memorize spell if you're doing incantations or spells, that type deal. Okay, we can go back over here now and talk to another lady. She only spawns after you talk to her at that Grace, I'm pretty sure.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word? A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished, and upon looking into the map, the talk I
She has a really great quest
is that thou
line
art
that we'll probably
possessed
end
of
up
the
doing.
power to call
We'll
forth
get
a
a lot of
spectral
loot.
steed named Torrent.
Eventually you'll get the Darkmoon Greatsword, which is pretty cool. Really
I
good
was
weapon.
entrusted this for thee by
Okay, so we got the Spirit Calling Bell. What that does is it enables you to use your Spirit Ashes. So what I do if I'm using summons is I'll go to my pouch over here and I'll quick equip it right there, and then we'll put Torrent in there too. So what that does, instead of like scrolling down here, and it just being congested with a lot of inventory. You can hold triangle if you're on PlayStation, Y if you're on Xbox, and then you can use your direction buttons. Like if I use direction down, it'll pull Torrent out. I think that's a pretty cool feature. I like using that. Okay, so now we'll go back. Okay, so here we get a pretty good sword in this chest behind this guy. We'll sneak up behind him. That dude don't blow the horn on us. Oh, we didn't see it. Cool. Okay, so that's a really good, great sword you can get off the rip. When I have a heavy load. Let's see. Okay, so see that red X on the icon down there? That means like you don't have your attributes up to where they need to be to wield the weapon. But what you can do is hold triangle and hit R1 to hold it with both hands, and that'll give you the attributes required. I don't know how many attributes get added on, but in this case it's enough to use the weapon. This is a really good sword early game. So we'll go over here, we'll take care of this guy. And then I might be able to get him right here. Cool. And what that was Ash of War or weapon skill. When you use L2, they're all different. If this is your first time playing, like it says stamp upward cut. If you see that blank square right there next to the sword, with that sword emblem inside of it, that means you can equip different skills as you unlock them throughout the game. And you don't have to play this game this way that you're watching me do it. If y'all, it's open world, like whatever y'all want to do, you can go do it. Nothing's holding you back really. So right here at this little icon, the landmark, we'll grab the map for the area. And then also, we can go down this staircase over here and grab this chest. That'll give us an Ash of War or Storm Stomp, and then a Whetstone knife. And what those knives do is they allow you to add different affinities to your weapon. There's like heavy, quality, keen, fire, ice, all kinds of stuff you can throw on there. We'll get into all that here in a little while. So from here you can see we can keep going north like the Grace is telling us to. And this is like where the first story boss is, or legendary dungeon, whatever you want to call it. But we're going to be under leveled whenever we get in there. So what I always do is I'll go find whatever weapon I want, and then I'll level that weapon up with smithing stones that we'll be collecting. So from here, we'll just keep going south. There's a gentleman talking in that bush right there, that orange one. He has his own side quest if you want to do it. I'm not going to. I don't think I've ever done it, to be honest with you, but it's out there on YouTube if you're curious. We'll try to kill this guy. So that Knight's Cavalry boss right there, he only spawns at nighttime. He's pretty tough with a level 1 weapon. There we go. Get knocked off the bridge. Alright, we'll start over. Whenever you do die, on your compass up there, it'll show you where your grace is. Or not your grace, but your runes. So we'll go back and scoop whatever little bit we had up. And if you're new to these kind of games, essentially, in rare cases, some of it ain't, but most of the time, if you see an enemy with an armor set and a weapon, you can just kill them over and over and over again until they drop whatever you want. So you can always do that. In this game, there's some small number of NPCs that there's only one of that certain character in like a certain part of the map that'll drop like a great shield or something like that too. Like right here, okay, we can stop these guys, and then you can jump on the carriage right here and get this weapon. I think it's a great axe. Yeah, if you're wanting to run an axe build, you can. That's one of the few weapons I'm not really mained on here is an axe. I don't really like their animations. There's a grace right here. Alrighty, so now, if you're running a katana build, there's a gentleman over here. Right there, you can talk to him. He's going to warn you about a dragon. He has a Nagakiba, which is like a really long katana. It's pretty good. I liked it on my katana runs. We'll keep him alive for now. We'll need his help on this invader that spawns in up above us, above the lake, about right in this area. Then after that, we can farm his Nagakiba off of him. So we'll go and talk to him here.
You do well to stay, and it's as fierce, so stay clear of the lake. Don't.
Okay. So the Nagakiba is really good. The Bloodhounds Fang is up here. That Bloodhounds Fang, it'll carry you through the whole entire game. It's a really good weapon. We'll give it a shot and see how we do. I'm already missing health, but that's okay. Okay. Yep. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. We could have repulsed him right there, but we're not going to this time. Good. Back up, try to pop another heal. Nice. Alright. Nice. We'll go and heal while he's down. Never good at the charge attack animations. I guess we'll go and use our last one and hopefully we'll get caught right here. Nice. Get out of that. Oh, I thought I had him right there. We'll try it again. We're doing pretty good right there. Okay, we'll try it again. One thing we could do is see here. I didn't mean to do that. We'll try this. We'll try some guard counters, see if that works. You can pick up your runes right here and we'll try it again. Yeah, see that? Nope. Missed the timing window of that guard counter right there. Okay. We got that one. Get another chop in. Back up. You want to watch out for the bleed pops too. Go in here, top it off. The jump attack, miss. Guard counter. Good. Good job. We'll go ahead and heal again. About to get us to bleed again. We can try to parry. Parrying's a little challenging if you're not used to it. I never really worry about it. Oh, it's too far out. Yep, there it is. Okay. We're not doing horrible. That bleed buildup doesn't help at all. Oh, he's got me on there. Okay. We'll try to parry for the heck of it. Ha! Maybe we can sneak in one more attack before you come. Yeah! There you go. We got the Bloodhounds Fang. Not the craziest parry I've ever got. Alrighty. So now we'll fast travel back down here. I don't think we'll have the dex requirements to use the Bloodhounds Fang, but we'll try it. So here we'll level up. We can really do anything we want. We're pretty well rounded. We'll see what requirements we need for the Bloodhounds Fang, which is 18 and 17, so either way we're still going to be under leveled. We can try to use this greatsword though. That'll help us out more than the straight swords do, so. Perfect. So now we can use this bad boy with a heavy load. Yeah. Take our gloves off. We can still medium roll. There's a scarab right here that has a weapon skill or Ash of War. We'll go ahead and snag it. Hopefully we don't die. Cool. Unsheathe. Free money. Go ahead and snag it. I hope you guys are enjoying this little gameplay walkthrough here. This is the first time I've ever done one. So I'll up here from here. I'd like any feedback anybody can give me. I'd really appreciate it. Talk to this lady.
Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment? My name is Irina. The servant's there. I swear I heard my good father, Sorcerer, decided himself to stay. The servants are full. They've since come for every. I fear it's
just keep talking to her, and eventually she'll ask us to do something for her. So yeah, we'll deliver the letter.
Then please, take the. Deliver it to my father. Please. He can be stubborn.
If you want to run her side quest, you can. If you're running like a madness build, faith build. But her quest is scattered out through all the game. You'll probably get her mid-game by the time you're done with it. We'll go ahead and pick up all this stuff. Another scarab. And then there's another merchant right here we can talk to. And he's got some more stuff for sale. He's got a stone sword key. He's got a talisman that raises your maximum health. Crossbow. Bastard sword. Little armor set. Not too bad. We'll go ahead and take all these though. We'll need those. We can sell him a rune if we want. We'll just hold on to it. We got another map right here. Ooh. And then all we're worried about now is I'm gonna go in here and grab a grace and pick up the Claymore, which is a really good great sword with a really good Astral War early game. And then we'll focus on getting to the round table hold, and I'll show you how to do all that. So we'll grab this grace. And this is one of those games I wish I could go back and play and explore for the first time again. I had such a good time just running around not knowing nothing. I tried to stay off of YouTube and just get the full experience without like looking at any cheeses or guides or anything. I think that's probably the best way for me to do it. I had a good time. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna run past all that nonsense. We might have to fight one or two of these guys right here. Maybe not. Maybe we don't have to bother. We'll just run up here and around this hill. What we're looking for is a Claymore in here, which will be right here on the left. Really good early game sword. Go ahead and get this guy out of here. Nice. It weighs the same, it does a little bit more damage, but the weapon skill is very good. It does a lot of poise damage, it'll stagger enemies. I'll show you the proof on this guy. As a miss. So that it staggered him and get the critical hit in there. And that's it. We can go through all this, but I like to level up my weapon first. So we're just down here hanging out. We can go up here and to the left. There's a ruins for loot. There's a tunnel, a tree. There's a church here and a church here. Those are very important for your flasks. So to get your I'll explain that later on the other flask we can grab. The other flask we need is like right in here. But we can go to the round table hold first. We're just gonna follow this trail, go up into the castle and think before the first boss fight in here, we'll get teleported out, so we'll do that. If y'all stuck around this long, I appreciate y'all. You can give me a follow or any comments, questions, stuff like that. You can always ask. I'm on Twitch, TikTok, same username. I'm new to all this, so just bear with me. And we'll just continue to grow. That's all we can do. You can fight through all that stuff. You got that troll and all them archers and knights and stuff. It's just a bunch of pain in the butt. We'll grab that golden seed. Anytime you see a small tree like that, it'll have golden seeds. It's only a one-time drop. You can't respawn and get more. I'll grab this grace right here. Them wolves are going to come up any second. We'll just have to fight them. Or not. We'll just reset it. We'll use that seed to add a charge. So now we have 5 and 1. You can talk to Melina if you want to. I don't think she's going to take us to a round table hold just yet. Stone sword key, those are important.
Everyone who only Tava, did you know? It's quite the
We'll just run through her. She's kind of a chatterbox.
You're heading to enticed. Well, that, but I don't have. It's scared. I want to know nothing. Can you take?
And one little keynote that's pretty cool is this Spirit Ash for the Jellyfish is actually tied into like a really late game puzzle. So if you're like me and you go through on your runs and try to collect everything, then that Jellyfish will come in handy.
It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, tell them I love them fine again.
And this lady right here, just exhaust her dialogue. I can't remember what triggers her to go to round table hold, but she's the person you talk to level up your Spirit Ashes. So if you're going to do summons, then the higher you level them up, the better they are to help you out in a boss fight. And you're gonna have people tell you summons are easy and whatever. A lot of people like to run their mouth, but you just have fun. Like whatever you want to do, whatever build, whatever playstyle, you just enjoy your time playing the game on your days off from work or school or any kind of downtime you have. Just enjoy yourself. And I'm pretty sure right here Melina's going to take us to round table hold.
This tiny golden, this light, but now you can see them, the rays of... Upon the cliff, a demigod. If the rays of grace, then the Elden ring. As an ally, I pray that you to face the chat. Upon the demigod.
Maybe not.
If the rays
I thought
of
she
the
did.
Elden ring. As an ally, I pray to face the chat.
My bad, I lied to y'all. So we can go up here and we can fight our first boss fight if you want to. There's a summon here. We can summon Rogier. Or Roger, whatever you want to say. And he'll help you fight. It don't really make a huge difference, but it does take the aggro off while you can heal. But one thing I want to do is get our weapon leveled up, so we can hit this mine shaft and get a bunch of smithing stones in here and get some money out of the boss fight. So we can do that. I have kind of a wonky work schedule, and I'll try to update these videos as much as possible. If y'all like and follow, comment, and all that good stuff, and keep me motivated, then I'll do what I can for you. If this is your first time either looking into playing Elden Ring, or you're not quite sure what to do, where to go, how to make your builds, you know, I'm always open for answers. I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. But I've played this game for 700 hours over the last 2 years, and I know a little bit. You can take the elevator down right here if you want. You can parkour down if you want to. Sometimes there's loot on the ground. Probably need our torches out. One thing with the torch, like if you hold L2, you'll kind of lift it up and it will get a little bit brighter. That's always an option. Later in the game, there's walls right here. Like, you see how that looks like a door? Sometimes those walls are invisible and you'll just hit or roll into them and the invisible wall will disappear. So we're just going down. We don't have no loot. Sometimes there's stones you can pick up. That's why I jumped down. That's okay. These things right here, like, you can interact with them. And the summoning pool is now functional, so if you wanted to summon like random co-ops or your friends want to join, you can do that as well. These guys, if you hit them once, your sword will bounce off. Well, they're made out of stone, but if you two-hand it, your swing should fall through. So it's like it bounced off right there, but with two hands, you should connect all the way around. So, a little fun fact for you if you didn't know. We'll focus this guy first. And one key thing too about this game is upgrading your weapons. Like, you just don't want to be running around with a level 1 weapon when you should be in like the level 50s your character in some areas. Unless you're doing like a skill challenge or whatever, that's cool too. But what we're gonna do is run around and grab all these stones, some more of the merrier. Oh, missed that one. Cool. Oh, yep. Oh, I thought I got him. He might got me. So we're just gonna keep pushing. We'll grab this, another stone. Okay. And again, you can jump off the sides here, or you can take the elevator down. But I'm gonna see if there's any stones hanging out of these little cliffs. So that's what we're gonna do. So there's nothing here. Oh, I don't know if we got that one. Yep. Alright. So there's a dog in here, and we'll go ahead and get him out of the way. There's another dog somewhere over here. A little stone digger. Get him staggered. Go back up a little bit. Yes, sir. Go ahead and critical him. We'll go ahead and top off their health. We'll critical this guy. Cool. And there's a stone back here we can grab. We'll grab that one. And no invisible door. Forget where you go in here. I think this is the right way. I might be wrong. These tunnels can get pretty elusive. That was right? Yeah. For some reason I don't remember. Huh, maybe we gotta go back. There's some dungeons in this game too that are super confusing. The developer's done a really good job at designing these maps. Maybe we're supposed to go that way. Oh, I didn't see that earlier. You gotta watch out for this kind of stuff too. They like to hide them on you, so we'll just go right here. So there's our Stake of America. We'll respawn if we die up here. Yeah, here we go. This was the right way to go. We like to hide stuff like that. And usually in these tunnels and dungeons, there's always a boss fight. So if you've done this, you didn't see the boss fight, and odds are you're something like that little platform right there. Grab that. I don't really use those. I think you're supposed to throw them and they send out magic shards or whatever, but I always just sell them for money. That hurt. Again, we can run through all these guys, but I'm trying to get all the money we can here early game. Or runes, I guess. Grab this guy. Alright. Again, I can take this elevator, or we can platform down. I'm gonna do that. Just to make sure we don't miss any stones. So there's a somber stone down there we can grab. And we can upgrade our Bloodhounds Fang too. Nice. So back here is the boss fight. And we have 2 heals left, so we're going to need maximum effort. We might be okay. We're going to go for his legs best we can here. So weapon skill. Staggered him. Good job. Go ahead and crit him real quick. Nice. We'll just rinse and repeat, I guess. Oh yeah. See how good that Claymore is early game? It's ridiculous. And we'll just crit him again. This should be the end of it. Nice. That wasn't so bad. We got some money. We can go back to the entrance now. I was pretty sure we were supposed to go to Round Table Hall earlier. I don't know why we didn't. Guess I was wrong. One thing we can do is we can go over here to the smithing table. And we can upgrade our sword. Yeah. So we can upgrade, I don't think we, yeah, we can. So that's always an option. We can upgrade this bad boy a few times. So, okay, no more than +2. Oh, never mind. And we can upgrade our shield. Like, the more you upgrade your shields, it'll also increase the guard boost over there. So the higher the guard boost, the more damage or the more stamina reduction there is when you're blocking. So that plays in factor with your poise too, if I'm correct. I might be wrong. Throw out on the halberd too. I like using halberds. We'll probably wind up using the knight's halberd later on after we beat the second boss, or before that. Alright. So now, we've got a +3 Claymore, and then we have a +1 Bloodhounds Fang. We can't use a Bloodhounds Fang just yet though, but now we can start going through. There's 2 dungeons right here. We can go ahead and knock them out real quick. attack him now, get $23 out of him. So there's a dungeon right here we can bust out. These catacombs have a lot of NPCs that are annoying. I can't remember their names, but they're very aggressive. They're sneaky, like right here is one around the corner. They will catch you off guard. And they do a lot of damage too, really. I think they all have like bleed build up. They're very sneaky. So keep that in mind. So the glove warts will level up your ashes whenever we get to the round table hold, and get the red hooded chick in there as well. So what we want to do is that statue right there on the other side is a lever, but we just have to run through this maze, and we'll find that lever eventually and we'll pull it to open the boss door. So those guys are going to be coming. Maybe. He might back off, I don't know. I don't think he will. Wait for the fire, run through the tunnel. I think there's some loot back here we can go grab. You can smack his thing and it'll go down and stop the fire. Same thing back here, we can run down here and turn this one off. You gotta be careful too, sometimes you'll run into these little pits and there'll be a little gargoyle, whatever they are right here. So we'll hit that. So there's two on the wall, I think there's one on the left. And we're just gonna get aggroed as soon as we go in here, so we'll try to kill him first. There's three on the wall. I'm emoting right now, it's not good. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. There's four actually. Not a good idea. Not planned. Maybe we can get through it. Maybe we can get the loot back here. Alright, so we get that glove wart right here. Oh yep, see how quick they can get you. I got a little greedy right there. Alright. Luckily we got those fire towers turned off, so it shouldn't take us too long to get back to where we were. So when we pull that lever, this door right here will open for the boss fight. So we'll just run back through. And we'll pick up our runes right here. We can get greedy for that glove wart over there, but I'm not risking it. If y'all need it, you know where to find it. Okay, so we'll get up here, there'll be one to the left. The reason I wanted to start making these videos is I watch Fighting Cowboy and the Rad Brat on YouTube quite a bit for single player games and FromSoft games, so those guys really inspired me to give this a try. So what we're looking for here, we're going to jump off this ledge, but be careful, yeah, jump off this side on this ledge down here, and then we'll pull the lever. That'll open the boss fight. We'll snag this. My door's open. We're going to keep running because those guys are on our hind ends. And we got this guy. These guys can be pretty tough. I think they're weak to magic and maybe lightning and holy damage. They do attack pretty quick, so just keep that in mind. Not very fun to fight against, but like a sweep attack right here, yep, super fast. So he just staggered us right there. That's what was fun. Yep, I couldn't even get out of the animation before we hit that. Yep, that's a good time. Alright, We're not doing good. I'm gonna back up and reset while he chases us around. Oh no, that's not good. He's just not gonna stop. Oh my god. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Nice. They're gonna chuck a damage. We're gonna take an AoE blast. Do it again. I hate the weapon spam, but it is what it is sometimes. There, I just dodged too early. He's gonna do it again. I have to dodge. Yeah, we need to heal. One more of them should do it if we don't die. Yep, that's what I wanted to do. Nice. Again, I'm not a big fan of spamming the Asher War, but $1,300 is $1,300. Those guys hit hard too. Alright, we'll level up a little bit. We'll do one more dungeon before this run's over with, and I'd like to hear any feedback from anybody watching. So if you enjoyed this, let me know. If there's anything I can do better, I'm always open for advice. And there's another dungeon we can do real quick. We'll go ahead and knock this out. This one's more of a cave than it was a dungeon. But there's some loot in here, a bunch of wolves. There's about 5 of them, 4 of them down there. But the boss fight's right here around the corner. We'll just run past him. And we'll be right here. See what we can do. Might try to parry this guy. Maybe. Not the best of parry in the world, but it is what it is. It just does so much face damage. Maybe we get a charge R2 when he stands up. Yep. Go back up. I wanted to jump attack. But he might get us with. Don't get too greedy. Okay. Okay. Nice. That's what we wanted. What's that? The Flamedrake Talisman. That just negates fire damage some. Alrighty. We'll go back to the Grace here. We'll go over here. On the next playthrough, we'll focus more on running up this way, grabbing this flask, this map, and we'll hit these churches and this tree right here. But I think that's a good one to end on. We want to clear out these two early areas first in Limgrave, kind of level up more, get some more weapons, and go from there before we run into that dungeon. We'll go about 600 health. That should be good for right now. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed this, let me know. If you want me to make more, I will. I'll probably be on tomorrow night and going forward, so I appreciate y'all watching.